Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
Stepping in, Lance Johnson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Daryl Boston. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Coming to the plate now, Ivan Calderon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the line at first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Minnie Minoso. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Mark Buehrle gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Into the box now, Larry Bird. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Almanzar. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hit to third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
So digging in now, David Ortiz looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Ted Williams. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 15 goes to get it, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Now the tag comes down to third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. At the plate, Paul Konerko. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 3-1. Now a swing, and Konerko launches this one high and deep out to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now, 3-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. Second home run early in the year. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Stepping in now, Louis Aparicio. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 15.
Now at the plate, number 15. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Devers gloves it. 1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
In now, Yoan Moncada. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Lance Johnson. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Again, a 1-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. So striding forward now, Rafael Devers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Hurley has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And the count will be full. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 2-2. So striding in, Darryl Boston. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in, Ivan Calderon. He singled his last time up. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
No, foul ball.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
Now batting, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Minnie Minoso, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Konerko. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, Larry Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Larry Bird is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Almanzar. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Minoso is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Digging in now, David Ortiz. He reached on a single in his first try. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Ted Williams. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We played 3 full, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Now to the plate, Frank Thomas. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Up next for Chicago, Louis Aparicio comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The batter,
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bogaerts.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Popped him up. Number 15 has a play. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bird is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now that the center fielder, Lance Johnson.
Digging in once again, Lance Johnson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia has it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Daryl Boston.
Standing in, Daryl Boston. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Another try at 2-2. Popped him up. Lucroy moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Larry Bird. Aparicio gloves it. There's Moncada to Thomas at first. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready for another shot now. Almanzar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Aparicio has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, this is a huge mistake here because once the ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score. That's a frustrating way to give up a run.
Standing in, David Ortiz. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped at the plate. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox 4 and the White Sox 2. Now at the plate, Ivan Calderon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Minnie Minoso, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
A bouncer to the left side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Kelvin Herrera takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 0 for 4. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. 5-2 now Boston. Frank Thomas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Digging in, Louis Aparicio, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, number 15. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bird is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. White Sox leave gains 5-2. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Here's another 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Stepping in now, Larry Hurd. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Almanzar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Three-two pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Number 34, Captain Ortiz.
At the plate now, David Ortiz. Line drive, base hit to right. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Ted Williams will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Jimmy Cordero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, lifted in the air to right field. Calderon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 7-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lance Johnson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Darryl Boston. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. One away. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready now, Ivan Calderon. Runners on first with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Ortiz is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada gloves it, and there's one down now.
The bat, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-2. Striding in once again, Paul Konerko. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Ready now for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Ready for another chance, Luis Aparicio. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Boston get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our